All right, in spite of all odds, I will always say life goes on. Welcome to Saturday morning brunch. Today we have a very tight package. God with us will be able to finish everything. But before we go, let us have it in mind that there is no way whatever God says, it will come to pass. History was made in Ibadan yesterday by the former Senator Adewolu Ladoja, who became the 44th Olubadan in the southwest part of Nigeria. In spite of all odds, life goes on. What's going to be is going to be. Welcome to the show. I have Alima with me today, the absentee last week. She made me home alone last Saturday.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. I hope we're all good this morning. So stay tuned and enjoy our program today.
All right, welcome back from that short break. To the business of the day, I have with me the first guest. The guest I'm having, number one, he is a teacher. Secondly, he is an activist. And when I say an activist, by the time he starts talking, you will understand. And then he's also an author. You know, you need to see the combination of those three things: a teacher, an activist, and not a writer. Mr. Tayo, welcome to Saturday morning brunch.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for having me.
It's been long. I think we met here like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes, definitely.
Let's thank God for life.
Yeah. Well,
can we say all blue? They're all in.
And that's true. Yeah, we are here all blues.
Deep blue. Not
even same shade of.
This is navy blue.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Navy blue.
yeah. Even some funnel of same shade of blue.
Shade of blue. So, Mr. Tayo,
Okay.
welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Alima, do I start so that you join me in questioning?
No, I think you should start.
All right. Mr. Tayo, please let us know you briefly.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for having me on this show, and then good morning to you Nigerians. Yet my name is Temetayo Yokunle. Yet just as the host said, yes, I'm a teacher. Yes, I'm a teacher by profession, and then I'm also a writer. I've had the opportunity of writing a number of books. I've written the Nigerian World Best 1.0. I've written Nigerian World Best 2.0. Which we're just also going to be using to celebrate Nigeria's 65th anniversary. And I've also written the book, The Hoodlums. Yes, I will talk about, actually forgetting the deprived citizens who end up becoming the hoodlums that affects you and I on the street.
I think the hoodlum was the one we launched when we have this SAN.
SAN, yes, Mr. Femi Falana. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I still have the clip.
Of the
I still
book.
have the clip of his.
Yeah.
Very, very awesome.
Yes.
So, Mr. Tayo, now next week, Wednesday,
Yes.
Nigeria will be 65.
Yes.
65 years of hustling.
Wow.
65 years of tussle. 65 years of political brouhaha. Look at us. Where are we heading to? 65 years of lack of technical know-how. We are a consuming country. What is your take on our next birthday?
Wow. I think it's a very timely question. A timely question. You know, when a man grows and then he's getting to like 65 or thereabout, at that point in time, he should have either retired or getting to retire finally. And when someone is getting to retire, that means he has gotten everything he's expected to have gotten in his lifetime, and then start enjoying the harvest of it. But now bringing that to a nation, yes, we've come of age seriously. Though it's sadly that a lot of people begin to compare us with America. The America spent 200 years and this and that. You don't have to wait for that long for you to start seeing the dividends of governance and all that. So as a nation, it's sad that we are almost appearing as if we're on the same spot ever since we got our independence. And unfortunately, which has made a lot of people even saying, which I don't buy the idea that we should have even been still governed by the British. Maybe things should have still been better.
Better, yeah.
It does.
You know, Yoruba will say, I permit me to say this, I'm probably translating in English, that I now, because our governance has actually not been right for this long. That's why some people from different corners will still start suggesting that we should still be under the British rule. So, which from all indications shows that our governance has not been right till this point. We are yet to get it. We are yet to get it. And sadly, we keep losing lives. Sadly, economy keeps going bad. Sadly, a lot of people keep losing hope. And hope is
In the system.
Hope is the major thing that keeps a man alive. Now, even if things are not too fine, even if things are not still coming as rosy as we want it to be, if there are indications that it will be fine, hope will keep you living. Hope will keep you moving, that we're going to have it fine sometime. So that particular one, hope, seems to be lost.
Mr. Tayo, let me ask this question. Look at our economy and look at the way our politicians have been exposed as the way they loot. Allegedly, the way they siphon money. Because don't let me use the word loot now, so that I will not be picked. You understand? So, with everything that we hear, NNPC, former GMD, did this with the money. Look, I mean, how do you expect us to just continue to have that hope with the situation of the country in economy and security?
Okay, thank you very much. I think I'm going to change the narrative you actually painted, which is narrative of alleging. It's no longer alleging. It's a confirmed truth. It's not alleging. It's a confirmed truth that even which you've seen in the front pages of newspapers from time to time. Okay, the case of Alamasia. Would you tell me that's alleged? That's not no longer alleged.
Yeah,
So
it's confirmed.
It's confirmed. He was tried in the British and he was found guilty. We've had several cases of that. That you have no doubt. At a point in time, the British Prime Minister said the amount of money looted in Nigeria, if that happens in British will collapse.
So definitely
That the amount of money looted in this country, if it is done in the British, that the entire that country will collapse. So it's no longer alleged. Unfortunately, that has been the order of the day of our politicians.
Like former Vice President Oshibajo said, that the bane of Nigerian society is that we don't have consequences for every crime we commit.
Exactly.
Is that not the truth? And how do we get to this kind of messy environment?
Yes, very messy, and I think I sober seriously for this country in the sense that now are the news of such information about the house acquisition in the US by Wike's family and all that, an inquiry should have risen instantly, because it also stains this government and also paints this government to be a corrupt government. Because when such news is actually made open, made available to the public, and nothing serious is seen to be done, this is a public office. This is a public fund that it is being put together by every individual in the country. So when something is raised as regards that, they shouldn't come out and start telling us that we are walking behind the door. We are trying to check some things to be true. We are trying to confirm something. No,
the federal government have not said anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only saying this now. Should they come out tomorrow and say that yes, we are trying to do something, we can't just come out. This is nothing to be done in secret. As soon as that news came outside, it should be a public information so that this is what the government is doing. Either him being suspended or him being interrogated, it should be made public instantly.
Yeah.
And these are the consequences you actually mentioned of.
Because we don't have
Yes.
consequences.
We don't have
People go ahead with crime.
Yes, and I can tell you in some very good corner. Some people say that nothing would happen, nothing would happen, and those that are going to be the ministers tomorrow will also say this is how it rolls. That we can, and that is why for anybody to become minister or public office, they can kill themselves. Because when you get there, you can accrue any money to yourself,
And then you now bring in somebody that will cover
that will
your
cover
ass.
up your mess, and nobody will be held
what
accountable.
about those ones that the looters are different? What about those ones that will hide the money, and by the time they bring out the money have expired?
Or snake will have eaten it.
Yes, just of recent in Kano, they brought out some bags of money that is of no use anymore.
See, I think there's a societal problem which you actually need to work on, and societal problem has to talk about what our values.
Yeah.
What we see, we sadly value money. We sadly put too much of importance on money. That is why even I don't know if that actually been discovered to be attached or linked to a politician, but even individuals also do that too. When you place too much of importance on money, then you feel that the ones that go and keep it all for your family alone. And then, whereas other people around you are actually suffering, when we place too much of values of money, we can do anything. And unfortunately, those from the society end up becoming the ministers and all these we talk about. But my problem is always everything starts with the leader. I'm one of those persons that seriously say that the problem we have today is caused by leaders. Permit me to quickly say this. Some talk about how about people that give birth to 3, 4, 5, 10 children. That is it problem of the. I can tell you, if I'm only permitted, it is the problem of the leader.
Yes.
It's the problem of the leader.
Because in the course of sitting down at home, having nothing to do, you could probably just be pulling the woman into the room and be doing honestly.
Yes, and again,
Because if the man is so engaged in making money, he won't have time.
and also if there's a system that actually regulates that, that's what the leaders are there for. There's a system that can say, okay, we have a healthcare system that caters for only 3 children. And then, if you have anything beyond that 3 children,
that is your own
that's no
problem.
problem. Everybody will be constrained to
that 3
just that
children.
3 children.
That's it.
So that's just the simple analysis that everything that happens is tied to leadership.
Okay. On a last note, Mr. Tayo, what would you advise our youth concerning everything that is going on, especially when we are getting to 65th anniversary?
Yes, thank you very much. I think at this point, I'll be speaking to the youth of this great country. It's just with the book I just wrote, which is Nigerians World Best 2.0. That book actually talks about the inspiring stories of Kafayat Sani. She's the first female combatant pilot in Nigeria, the first female combatant pilot that fought in the Northeast and did a lot of works for Nigeria. Talked about Tunde Onokoya, who is a chess master, and who has been able to take children from the inner corners of Nigeria and who never had hope. And today they've been in the US, they've done and met so many people. And then I also talked about Victor Sime, who came from the Oloshosu area. Yeah, the dump site there, an area you would never think something good would ever come up.
You grew up in Ojota.
Yeah,
I was never a football fan anyway, but I know him.
Yeah, so that, and then the 4th person in that book, it's a Faith Odunsi, a very young girl who was able to register her name on the world map when it comes to mathematics. She was able to beat students from so many countries, and then she became the best mathematician in 2021. So now that book, the essence of that book was to inspire you, to tell you that wherever you are, you can also make a mark. Yes, if you keep looking at the lingering crisis we have in this country, the politicians are corrupt, the leadership is not fine, you might be constrained from moving forward. So the essence of that book was actually to show to us that despite our leaders are actually not doing theirs right, if you keep looking at that, you also your life keeps going and then you keep getting older. Get something positive to do. Look at the stories of this one and ensure that you keep fighting, you keep doing the best for yourself, and you end up being celebrated one day.
Will you come with the book one of these days so that we can really expatiate on it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are you promising?
Yeah,
you are coming?
by God's grace, I'm going to be coming the books, and then we'll also be giving some of the
To the callers.
Yeah, we'll be giving some of the callers at home some of this book freely
To our youth.
Yes, so they used to also read as well.
All right, Nigerian youth, please. We don't need to lose hope. If all of us japa, who go tidy up the country?
That is it.
We should be here. Nigeria will be 65.
Yes, by
next
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Let us plan to do something that will make this country greater. On this note, Mr. Tayo, I thank you so much for honoring our call. I hope very soon you'll come back with the books. People are listening to you.
Definitely.